Good afternoon, y'all. This is Ned.
And this is Michelle.
And we are
MyPhilippineDreams.com.
Welcome to the first episode of Wednesday Weekly Wrap-Up, WWW. Even though today's Friday, and it's not really Wednesday, but hey, it's my YouTube channel. I can do whatever I want. The wrap-up's basically just going to be, a couple people have mentioned that I should do a vlog or something, and I really don't have time or patience to do that. My life's just not that exciting. So what we're going to do is once a week we're going to just get together and just do a summation of some of the things that have been going on recently that have been affecting us. So it's the Wednesday Weekly Wrap-Up or Weekly Wednesday Wrap-Up. It'll be one of those two things. I got big decisions that I have to make. First up, I have itchy feet. I have very itchy feet. This YouTube channel basically started as a travel channel. It was just when I was, cruising around, going on little trips and all that stuff. You can see, going to Kawasan Falls, Moal, just up and around. And with the weather, the rainy season, which is nice because it's nice and cool, I haven't been able to do that. And I've been kind of depressed and kind of sad and kind of despondent. And like I said, I got itchy feet and I'm looking to do a trip soon. But when we go to our weather apps on our smartphones, and it says, 90% chance of rain every day, and there's thunderstorm icons all over the place, it's kind of hard to do it. So once there is a window of opportunity, I want to go up to the central part of the island. What's it called? Mount Canlaon?
Canlaon.
Canlaon. I want to go up there because there's supposed to be some cool stuff to see up there. So I got itchy feet. That's the first thing. The second thing has to do with Michelle's sleep schedule. Michelle works nights.
Yeah.
And she's had a hard time adjusting
to the new schedule.
Schedule, right. But things in the last couple of days at least have gotten a little bit better. I think. Even though she just woke up like 15 minutes ago and I'm making her do a video. Anyways, it's hard going from a normal sleep schedule to working 11 to 9 in the morning, and so she is slowly adjusting to that. What I recommended was, because she'd come home and she'd get on her phone and start going through, Facebooks and all that stuff, and it's kind of hard for her to focus on getting to sleep. So now what she does when she gets home is she puts her phone away. She puts on one of those night masks. We closed, the curtains, which we now have finally after 3 months. And
don't forget the music, babe.
Oh, and she plays music now too, which, soothes the wild beast, and she goes to sleep. And today you slept pretty good, right?
I'm not really sure.
She's not sure. From what I saw, she slept pretty good. A lot better than she has recently. So that's good. Also, our garden update. The garden's going pretty good. Our cucumbers are getting slaughtered by snails and orange beetles. The other plants, the green beans, the okra, and the carrots are actually doing really well. But man, those snails and these are giant snails. I'll try to get a picture of them. The snails and the orange beetles are just devouring the cucumbers. They're actually still kind of growing. And it's just like a race to see what's going to happen first. Are they going to get eaten, or are they going to just get so big that they can't be eaten anymore? So if you guys have any suggestions on what vegetables are good for growing in the tropics that won't get eaten by massive, giant Jurassic Park snails and orange beetles, let us know. Give us a recommendation on what you think our fourth vegetable should be. Sunday, we are going to a boxing match back in Kandawai. It's a fundraiser for a local...
Sorry.
It's a fundraiser for a local youth group up in the back part of Kandawai at the Scandinavian Center. The ringside seats are only 100 pesos each, and it's going to a good cause. It's going to, get the kids boxing equipment so they can punch each other in the face. So that should be interesting. That'll be fun. And I'll hopefully get video of that. I think that would be cool to get some video of that. Blood and everything. I wish it was MMA, like UFC. That would be badass. But it's not. Health. You guys have known about my staph infection for a while. It's called something called hydrotosis suppurativa. I guess 25% of people eventually get it at some point, mainly Caucasians, mainly us white people. It afflicts us. And what it is your sweat glands get, backed up because of the constant sweat and everything. You're not used to the climate. Bacteria gets in there and it develops these nasty boils. And it's incredibly painful. If you've ever had one boil under your armpit, just imagine 5 or 6. So now I'm taking a bunch of antibiotics, and the latest ones actually seem to have worked. If they don't work, I have to have surgery, which I don't want to do. They actually like remove a big patch of skin under your armpit, which is kind of gross. Teeth, you guys saw the video on teeth. We went to Dr. Garupa,
Yeah.
and she cleaned my grill piece, got all that tobacco and coffee and built up peanut butter residue off there, and I got a shiny white grill piece once again, which is nice. I've always had good teeth. I have bad hair, but I have good teeth. Yeah, you can't have everything in life, right? Also, I've been trying to eat better. Michelle's been cooking up a storm, putting together, what did we have last night, Mom?
Ginisang munggo. Mung bean.
Mung beans, yeah, and chicken and lots of vegetables and stuff. And we have leftovers tonight, and that's really good. So I've been trying to eat better because I've lost a lot of muscle mass since I've been in the Philippines, and I've lost a lot of strength, and I'm just trying to build that back up. Michelle also is investing in some entrepreneurial ventures, and what are you selling?
Mary Kay products.
Mary Kay products. It's similar to Avon, right?
Mm-hmm. But America's a whole lot better than Asian. From my view.
Ah, what, the products over there?
I just like it better than Avon.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because you guys like everything from America. You think it's better.
You know, it's just the quality.
Okay. All right. So because there's no like well, there's an FDA, but maybe sometimes you're getting Chinese products which aren't that great or something. Maybe no. I always think it's Chinese products. I always blame the Chinese. So Michelle's going to be doing that. She's going to be utilizing her social network and her wit and charm to, you know, be a salesperson and do this as, and they don't call it a part-time job. They call it what?
Sideline.
Sideline job.
Because I have a full-time job.
Yes, but instead of calling it like a part-time, like we do in the West, they call it sideline, which is cool. We also played badminton this week.
Mm-hmm.
Hellboy, a gentleman named Daryl, not to be confused with Daryl who invited us up for the Late John Baboy blowout. Thanks, Daryl. Hellboy invited us up, and his girlfriend Maria, and he basically destroyed us over the course of 6 games. Yeah, we got our asses kicked. Badminton here, they take very seriously. It's not like when you're playing, you know, as a kid in the backyard and poop, poop. No, man. This is full on, like full contact. It's crazy. It's sick. It's also a good workout.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I need to lose a little more body fat, so we're going to be doing that. Matter of fact, we might. No, we're not going to play tonight. Tomorrow. Last thing, the Rouser 180. If you are in the Philippines or coming to the Philippines and you want to buy a new motorcycle right now, the best deal, hands down, is the Kawasaki Rouser 180. It's selling for 68,000 pesos, which is just like 2,000 more than the YBR 125 that I have. The plus is the Rouser has 17.5 horsepower. My motorcycle has 10 horsepower. The Rouser basically has 75% more horsepower. It's also got some other cool little things in the electronics and the turning and just the way it's set up. It's a nice bike. It's Kawasaki, and if you're coming to the Philippines, I would definitely consider getting a Rouser 180. It's a pretty sick machine. And 17.5 horsepower might not seem like much, but it's a big difference from the 10 horsepower we have. Where basically the only thing I can pass on the highway on my YBR 125 is another YBR 125. Okay, so that's it. The Rouser, wait a minute, there was one more thing.
No, this.
What? Oh, yes. You might have heard me talk about getting scuba certified before. Well, I was supposed to go actually last week, or was it the week before?
I think the week before.
Week before. But I have this staph infection, and they told me to stay out of the water and all that stuff because there's even more bacteria in the water. So I was waiting for it to clear up. It's now cleared up. So probably next week, if the weather cooperates, I'll be getting my scuba certification. We'll be doing a little shoot down there. I'll be getting it done at a place called Bongo Bongo. You might have heard the joke, Death by Bongo Bongo. Yeah, they named it after that. It's a little place I think it's run by a Scandinavian, but he's in Scandinavia right now, and it's basically run by Filipinos, local dive instructors and stuff. So that should be fun. We'll do that. Coming up tomorrow and Sunday, We got 2 more videos coming up. Michelle Answers Your Questions Part 4. Michelle Answers Your Questions Part 3 got more views than any other of our other videos in the last 6 months, like in one day. So that was pretty successful.
Really?
Yeah, congratulations. I don't know why. But, and we also have, I asked Michelle what the secret to a Filipina's heart is, and she told me. And I went on a quest for it. And you can find out in that video whether I found it or not. So that's a good one too. So that's our first Wednesday weekly wrap-up, our weekly Wednesday wrap-up. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any comments, any suggestions, especially on the veggies, what's a nice safe one that won't get eaten by snails and beetles, please leave it in the comment section. Until next time, this is Ned.
And this is Michelle.
We are myphilippinedreams.com, and we'll see you next time. Peace.